What's up, you guys? My Geeky Life here, bringing you guys another video today, and this is going to be a video of Geek with Me, and the first time they're actually doing this, a movie review. And the movie we're reviewing today is, of course, Marvel's Infinity War. And just a quick crash course on this, you guys. If you guys have not seen the movie, please go watch the movie before you watch this. This is a spoiler talk. We will be talking about the movie, and just if you guys haven't watched it, get your butts to those theaters and start watching that movie. It's been out for over a week now. If you're a true fanatic of the series, then you have to have watched it by now. And if you're here, most likely you have watched it. But let's get right to it, you guys. My thoughts on the movie. I thought it was great. I absolutely loved it. It's 100% an amazing movie. It fits the cinematic universe of the MCU, and I think the story was great. I think the plot was great. There's a bunch of reviews bashing on it for problems here, there, but I mean, nothing in this world is perfect. People want perfection. People want this like amazing, like no flaw in it movie, and it's just we live in a planet where imperfection is perfection. There's no such thing as perfect. Nothing and no one is perfect, so you can't go in expecting it to be the best movie in the entire universe. Even though it did destroy blockbusters opening weekends left and right, and I personally thought it was amazing. It's just nice to see the heroes, all these movies we've been following along for these last 10 plus years, finally come together as one. Seeing all of our heroes, seeing all of this movie, seeing all this work put into one solid movie, and it was honestly a great time. I thought the jokes were hilarious. I thought the action scenes were like on point. The camera work was amazing. The actors did a great job. Plot was great, and of course the ending was something that took you by surprise. I haven't been in an emotional roller coaster like that in a long time. The very end of the movie, as many of you guys may have known already, ended up with many of our heroes dying, and of course, it leaves you choked up. But I mean, when the Spider-Man moment happened, I mean, it just took me out of the movie. Like, when that happened, like, everyone's like, "Oh, did you see the ending where Thanos is sitting on his little farm and looking out into the sunset?" That's in the comic book, and I'm just like, I was so taken away by what happened to the heroes. I was like out of my head for a minute. I didn't even notice that part. I had to actually watch it again to realize what happened. But like I said, you guys, it was an amazing movie. The jokes were hilarious. When Thor kept calling Rocket Rabbit, it just every time it was just it wasn't overkill. It was just like on the point. The snarky remarks of Doctor Strange and Iron Man. You know, the innocence of young Peter Parker still is the thing. The plot behind the whole movie was great. I know people bash on like, oh, why did Thanos had to kill half the population? He has the Infinity Stones. Why doesn't he people want to nitpick at everything. If people wrote the story themselves, they would have, they wouldn't have been like, oh, then I would have wrote it this way. Like, well, if Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet and just made infinite resource, I mean, you can't just make infinite resource. You can't just change the ecosystem of the planet, because changing one thing of a planet will destroy the entire planet, because some animals and some forms of plants and life are based off a specific diet, off a specific ecosystem. The planet won't be right. There's a whole bunch of stuff that people don't have. It's too detailed, too nitty gritty. I don't care. The movie was great. I mean, if he was gonna help the planets, then he's not truly a villain, and the Avengers would be stopping the good guy. So, I mean, long story short, it was a great movie. It was extremely funny. I recommend it to anyone, really. It was such a good movie that I recommend it to really anyone to see. I was really, really, really taken away by the deaths in this movie. I mean, in the first 10 minutes, Loki dies, and I used to say Loki dies, but I mean, two things: Thanos in the comic books controls life and death itself. Not only that, he owns the Infinity Stones. I mean, there's a chance he could come back, but I mean, he in the comic books, he pretty much makes Deadpool invincible, so he never meets Lady Death. So I'm assuming he can make you never come back to life as well. So I'm pretty sure Loki is gone, which that really sucks, because Loki is a really good character and he has a really good story. Gamora is dead because she's trapped in a soul stone. There's a possibility she could come back, but we're not 100% sure about that. The heroes 100% will be back because they already have, you know, Black Panther 2, the new Spider-Man. They have Avengers 3. They have Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out. Ant-Man and all the other ones all will be showing up, hopefully in the next couple movies as well. Captain Marvel got announced at the very end of the movie, which was awesome. I didn't know much about Captain Marvel, so I started doing a little bit more research on her, and she's technically, according to what I read online, the Superman of Marvel. So she's going to be coming in and making a smashing impact on the movie there. And it's just exciting to see what the MCU does with this movie and what's their story for the next part. This is pretty much part 1 of 2. So if people aren't too excited about this one, we'll see what happens with the next one. But in all honesty, I go into a movie with extremely low expectations, not because I'm like, this movie's gonna suck, because I want to have a good time. I'm not a person that goes in and be like, the CGI in there is extremely bad, this person wouldn't do that in real life, that person doesn't do that in the comic book, that, like, I'm not that guy. If you go with me to the movies, I'm laughing, I'm clapping, I'm jumping, I'm screaming, and I'm in it for the ride, the emotional roller coaster ride. In all honesty, if you're going to be a Debbie Downer, then why even see it? Why even, you know, I went in with low expectations and I still didn't enjoy it. Enjoy the movie, you guys. It's a movie. It's entertainment. It happens once a year, maybe once every couple of years for a movie like this to happen. Just enjoy it, you guys. If you guys are going to go in and have fun and laugh and clap and all that stuff, absolutely have fun. If you guys are going to go in with a sour attitude and just hate the movie, then, you know, that's up to you. It's your opinion. But, I mean, don't poop on other people's parades because, I mean, just have fun. It's a movie, you guys. A lot of money was invested into these. The actors had fun. I had fun watching it. A lot of you probably had fun watching it. And if you haven't watched it, which I don't know why you watched this entire video, if you decided not to watch it until now, I recommend it. In all honesty, it's going to be 100% added to my MCU movie collection. I don't know all the movies, but I do own a handful of ones of my favorite, like Spider-Man, Iron Man. I do want to collect the Thor collection now because that was pretty cool, and see what happens from there. And just like it wouldn't be my geeky life if I didn't throw like a tech deal or funny thing in here. Target, if you own a Target Red Card, which a quick crash course on that, it's you can get the Target Red Card debit card or credit card. The debit card's really easy. If you own a bank account and you have a check, like just a physical check, you take it in or register it online and you get a debit version of the red card. And right now, if you go to Target and pre-order the Avengers Infinite Warfare DVD/Blu-ray, you get an Iron Man collectible that's chrome red, exclusive to Target ahead of time for only $30 for the movie and the Iron Man. So that's kind of cool, just a little Easter egg there for people that want to pre-order, want to have something cool to remember the movie by. But that's my quick review on the movie, guys. I truly enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you guys didn't or did, make sure to leave it down in the comments down below. And for more content like this, you guys, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys next time.